This game is rated M for mature. Hello everybody, Time Lord 128 here. I apologize for being gone for so long. Everybody must think I've fallen off a cliff or something. But for one thing, there isn't a cliff nearby, and another, I'm not dead. So, hooray! Anyway, so, I apologize for it being a very, very long time since I have last recorded an episode, but there were some things going on in my life. Work was very stressful. I was involved with a musical at one point in time, and that took up quite a bit of my life. There was actually a point in time when I already had an episode recorded. I just needed to put the audio and everything together, but something happened and Audacity freaked out on me, and I lost the audio, and I didn't think it would be cool to record over my gameplay with extra commentary. I felt like I would run out of things to say, I wouldn't remember what I was saying, and that kind of stuff, which is kind of ironic since that is what I'm doing right now. Yeah. That's kind of a little bit of an interesting story. And at this point of time in my gameplay, you might see me jump every once in a while on my bike. That's not intentional. I'm trying to do a sharp drift turn, which makes the traveling through the town really, really easy. But yeah, I was unable to do it. So here we are at the job place. Let me stop my commentating a little bit while we go in here to grab our new side job to unlock a new assassination mission. Obviously, you're still in this rundown shack. But anyway, as I was saying, I didn't lose my audio, although I figured it might be easier with what I am doing with this video, as you will see here in you know, about, I don't know when you'll start to see it, but I have severely edited my clips, my gameplay. I had an hour and a half worth of gameplay recorded, and the way I put together my video, I figured maybe this way would be a little bit easier for this kind of video. Yes, locate the client. That is so hard to do when there is a pink M flashing in the bottom of my screen. So very difficult. So anyway, I just figured there's going to be 3 kinds of videos I have figured out. A video of me going through, you know, the pre-battle stages of each ranked battle, the ranked battle itself, and then a video of me doing the new side jobs and assassination missions in order to get enough money for the next ranked job. Alrighty. Yes, unspoken rules of Santa Destroy. A maze-like manor house and a brilliant green lawn, just as a god of handiwork waits at the end of a long day's work. A god lawns shall smile upon all who mow them. Now cut and mow, something like that. And I love how there's this random lady just trying to butt in on our conversation. That's just interesting. Just, you know, she just walks right up and fails to interrupt our conversation. Anyway, this is a very annoying side job. Cut back the wildly overgrown grass. with my little push mower here. Press A button to move forward and B button to reverse. Twist the Wii remote left or right, and then the Z button to turn, which that just means it'll do like a right hand turn. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have yet to come across a push mower that would successfully mow grass that has grown this high. I mean, it would just clog up the internal stuff, and you would have to, it would shut itself off because it wouldn't be able to turn. You'd have to turn it over, unclog it, and then proceed another inch before you rinse and repeat. For me to cut grass like half this size with a riding mower, I have to put the deck up as high as it will go, along with like the cutter, the blades, and go as fast as I can over top of it to hopefully, you know, make it so it won't clog up the mower. And then after I do it the first time, I go back over it and I'm able to go a little bit slower and successfully mow it all the way down. For grass this high, I would suspect you would need a weed whacker. I mean, you'd probably go through a lot of string because weeds this high is thick and has weeds in it and not all grass. And you'd go through a lot of gas and it would take a lot of time. I've actually had to weed whack an area about, what, half this size once before, down to like a mowable length. It was not very fun. My jeans just had this really thick coat of grass on it, and it was just really disgusting. That was back when I was doing manual labor, and now I'm just stuck working with the public, which is such a joy, let me tell you. Alrighty. Well, we got half the place mowed. Unfortunately, that's a silver. I was kind of I mean, what do you expect? I mean, I didn't mow the entire lawn. If I was able to mow the entire lawn, then I probably would be deserving of a gold. But let's face it, anything less deserving of a gold lawn is, I mean, of a silver. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. So, now we have unlocked our next assassination gig. This and the just real quick, I love how they teleport me here without my bike. They teleport me here without my bike. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if the mission wasn't on the entirely different side of Santa Destroy, but no, I mean, they're on completely opposite ends, and they teleport me here without my bike. What is a guy supposed to do? Anyway, so in this episode we are going to be tackling Assassination Gigs 3 and 4. Assassination Gig 3, kill using wrestling moves only. And I try to kill them all before they kill me. So, it's a lot trickier said than done. It actually took me... Okay, just real quick. So, how am I supposed to get there without my bike? Oh, look! They gave me my bike. Now, I just think that's a little bit of an inconsistency. I mean, someone's touching my stuff. First you teleport me here without my bike, and then I get out of the building, and my bike mysteriously appeared. I mean, what's up with that? I do not like people touching my stuff. It's okay when I call my buddy. When I call my buddy to get my bike, I'm asking him to get my bike. But when people touch my stuff without my permission, that just gets a little bit of annoying. So anyway, my first time playing through this mission, I was kind of stupid. I didn't read the description at all. I walked in there, tried to kill these guys with my beam katana, and I was wondering why my A button wasn't working. I did all this stuff, investigating my Wii remote, thinking something was broke, and I realized all I was able to do was wrestling moves, and I'm like, crap. So in that regards, I'm kind of glad that that first episode got deleted. Although even though I just told you of that embarrassing moment, I mean, I just figure it's one way to show that I'm not perfect. Although, anyway, it's really, just like with most of these assassination gigs, it's best to, if you're restricted to stuff, only doing guys one at a time. Like if you're restricted to health, it's safer to go guys one at a time. You're restricted to only using wrestling moves, it's safer to go at guys one at a time. Because when you have these restrictions on you, you can't just blindly button mash A like you're able to the rest of the game, which it's a relief to have something. I mean, I love button mashers. I mean, it's fun, it's easy, but it is a refreshing change of pace. And at that point in time, I kind of went a little too far. Probably should have gotten the guy that was further infield instead of going around the edge like that. But what can happen, like right here, that guy's on the ground. I'm not able to do a finishing stab move because that's using my beam katana and not a wrestling move. So that kind of wastes time while you're standing there waiting for him to get back up on his feet. If you notice, I'm doing a lot of running around the guy. It's easier to make them dizzy when you hit them from behind. Go figure. So yeah, that's a little bit of a trick that I had ended up figuring out. Trying to get the guys from behind, get them dizzier easier. And when you have more than one guy at a time that gets dizzy, it kind of depresses me, because I mean, you can't split yourself into two to do two different wrestling moves on the guys. You have to spend time doing one wrestling move on another guy, and then you have to make the other guy dizzy yet again. It's just a little depressing. This is, out of the times that I've tried this mission, this is the best that I was able to do it. It's only a silver, but I'll take silver. I'll take bronze. I'll take anything as long as I pass the mission. So, that being said, gold would probably be me. Or was that a bronze? Actually, now that I didn't pay any attention, which is kind of sad. Silver is probably me finishing the entire stadium. Gold is probably me finishing the entire stadium with some time left to spare. Yes, I do believe that sounds familiar. I actually did have an episode up for you guys at one point in time, like that was supposed to go up about a month ago. What ended up happening to that was Audacity freaked out on me and I lost the audio. I didn't feel like taking the time to go through and voice over everything instead of doing the live commentary that I do with every episode. Which is kind of funny because that is exactly what I'm doing right now. So here we are at the assassination place, the K Entertainment. I think Kill Entertainment, I think, is what it's supposed to stand for, which is kind of funny, or you can speculate as to what it's supposed to stand for. Assassination gig number 4. Go on a batting killing spree. Great. I'm so good at baseball. Yeah, if you remember one of my last videos, like before the Dr. Peace, I think it was like episode 5 or part 5 to this, I mentioned I'm not good at baseball. I'm not good at baseball in any way, shape, or form. I'll get to that later. So, because of how much major overhauling I had to do with this episode, the stuff that I am planning to do with this episode, I decided it would be easier for me to go back and voice over everything. I'm actually looking for advice or opinions on how to go about this episode. Because I'm going about earning money, I do things repeatedly, like I will be doing certain missions repeatedly just to earn money. I mean, that's the only way to earn money besides walking around and going for those orange dots that I showed you on a previous episode, last episode I believe, once I unlocked the sensor. Anyway, I'll get back to that later. So here we have a batting cage style kind of thing, which you would recognize from... Yeah, this is a bit embarrassing because I was not lined up with my Wii remote sensor. And if I was paying attention, that stance that it ended up freezing at right there would have been the stance that I should have been looking for when to let me know that I was prepared to, sorry, hit my mic, swing the bat. Anyway, because I'm going to be going around and opening up dumpsters and all this other kind of stuff, I'll be doing what I am doing right now, which is speeding through things, because you guys don't need to see me drive through Santa Destroy every single time. My episodes would just get insanely difficult, not difficult, long. So, this is take 2. I do apologize for me being random. Obviously, my commentary, lining up with my gameplay, is not very cohesive. I do not have a script. I'm doing this all off the top of my head. And I fail yet again. Time Lord is so good at baseball. Anyway. So, I am going to be doing this, what I'm doing right now. For this type of episode, because there will be, I don't think I mentioned this yet, there'll be 3 different types of 3 different types of videos. I can speak. I can talk. I can speak English. Okay, take 3. Third time's a charm, right? So, there'll be 3 different types of episodes. An episode like this, where I'm going around earning money, showing you the new things that I can do, well, in the ways of side jobs and assassination gigs. Come on, Travis, one last try. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Hey, we hit the ball. Can we get them all? Can we kill them all? Gotta kill them all. Travis, touchdown. Sorry. That was uncalled for. I apologize. Anyway. There'll be this kind of episode. An episode where I go through what I call the dungeon before the boss fight. And then the boss fight, aka the ranking fight, followed by what I have unlocked, because not all boss fights will last an entire episode. So I'll probably be doing a little bit of stuff after each boss fight, showing what has been newly unlocked, and that kind of deal. So, with this kind of episode, I will be cutting, speeding stuff up. As you will see, I will only speed up to a point to where it won't be like it just was, where it was so fast you really couldn't see what was happening. It will be fast enough for you to see what I am doing, but not slow enough to make the episode extremely long, if that makes sense. I'm probably only going to get one response into how I should make this type of video, whether if I should just cut the point where I'm just going around digging for money, or if I should speed it up like I'm doing this episode. Oh, yeah, I had forgotten that I'd done this. Every once in a while, these blue M's will appear. And these blue M's are a special type of mission. You aren't notified of them or anything. You have to go throughout the entire level without getting hit a single time by any kind of enemy. And as I said, with this kind of restriction, it is best to go for, one guy at a time. But, as you will shortly see here in like 3 seconds, at the very beginning that is kind of impossible, so you have to develop a kind of strategy to take on these guys. Kill until you take a single hit from the enemy, which can be extremely annoying, but it is extremely profitable if you are able to complete one of these missions without getting hit. So yeah, I probably will only get one response, if that, which is fine. I will go for that one response just fine. I don't necessarily mind that I will only get one response. It's just, I'm asking this question, and that was a very quick failure. So, yeah. I'm not exactly sure what... Oh, yeah. And as I said, there will be times when I just go around and I will open up random dumpsters looking for money, because there will be money in dumpsters along with t-shirts. Here is a very interesting thing. Even though in the very last episode I came here and bought everything that she had, I guess doing some assassination gigs or something unlocked these new parts. The last part was that sensor that was able to alert us to when money is capable of being dug up, and now we have something that increases it increases the crystal parts and basically makes the Green Katana stronger. And then the other one saves you battery. Travis is going green. We don't have to do the awkward charging as much. Okay. Yeah, so I will be going around getting dumpsters. I will end up finding Lavakov balls. So, which is why I'm not cutting things completely. I want you guys to know exactly where I am in Santa Destroy at all times. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but if you play this game enough, you will be able to tell where I am in the city. If not, there's the mini-map in the corner. So that is basically my reasoning behind cutting and editing the episode like I am right now. Is, as I said, for you guys to know where I am in Santa Destroy and to know where I am getting the money. And it's not all completely from doing things over and over and over again, which can be very exhausting for Travis and me, because it gets boring. Okay, so as you can see, I need 200,000 LB dollars, if you don't remember from the last episode, which I don't, obviously. I didn't remember that. So, there will be some cutting completely when I decide to go back and do things over and over again. Like, I'll be doing missions over and over again at this point in time. Well, not at this particular point in the video, but yeah, I will cut those completely. I won't even let you watch them sped through, because it's the exact same thing over and over again. If you've seen me do it once, you will see me do it. I mean, it's done the exact same way 100 different times. If I know any tricks, or if I find out any more tricks, I'll be sure to, like, cut that in. And here, my bike got stuck. I tried everything to get that darn thing, but it just got stuck on that light pole. So I decided to walk around, and thankfully I was able to... These cut-off areas with these buildings is perfect for dumpsters and lava balls. But I mean, it's what makes Santa Destroy so in-depth for me. Why I like Santa Destroy the way they made it in this game. Not really sure why they got rid of free roam in the second one. You can free roam your apartment building. Like, you can walk around your apartment building like we are not able to this time. And that was me looking for another blue M to see if it had reappeared, but it hadn't. And you will notice that I will do some running around aimlessly at some points, trying, like, it will look like I'm just running around like a madman, but, well, I look like I'm running around like a madman anyway, but what I am actually doing is my Wii Remote will shake anytime I get close to the money being that's hidden. So I'm not just taking a step, stabbing the ground, taking a step, stabbing the ground, taking a step, stabbing the ground. I'm not doing that constantly. I am concentrating on feeling the Wii Remote, because that sounded wrong, but it will shake ever so slightly. Unless you are right where you need to dig, it will be a very, very slight shake with the Wii Remote. At least that's what I've gotten from my experience. And that was me failing a mission because I forgot to kill the main boss. I'm not exactly sure why I cut to that exact point in time, but yeah, I decided to go back and do the assassination gig with the pizza guy. Oh, look, Lava Ball. Oh, here we go. Let's try the blue M yet again. Let's see if we can succeed this time. So, as I was saying, this mission, well, I actually don't remember what I was saying before I ended up coming in here, but you really have to be careful. Focusing on one guy at a time is best, which is why I didn't do it that time. But I have actually discovered whenever those triangles appear when I do a final slash, that basically means that it's like a more powerful slash and it has a wider range of getting the guys around him. You achieve that by swinging, gosh darn it. You achieve that by swinging in a direction it tells you, and then back in the opposite direction real quickly in one single movement, and you will achieve that triangular, more powerful slash attack. And that's a bit embarrassing that I fell there, and that was a spot I had already explored. So, and these lava cop balls, I am fairly certain they will unlock more videos. Like, I believe it was in the second video episode part thing that I made. I don't know, at some earlier video, I made a special annotation for a special, oh, and it reappeared. Third time's a charm, right? That's what we got for the batting cages. But, and this is a refreshing change of pace, too. These blue M's don't always appear, so when they do, it is refreshing, so I'm not doing the same things over and over and over again. But it still has that feel of being repetitive. It is the same mission. Like, see right there, I would have swung right and then left again, really quickly. But, battery running low. This is me changing the battery, and not changing the battery. Well, I did change the battery. So, anyway. I thought I was in the clear, but I had actually missed the guy that had spawned back there, because normally, from here on out, I'm able to do things one at a time. But I had forgotten about that guy, and as you can see, that was my downfall. I failed for a third time, which is a bit embarrassing. But hey, that can't be perfect. If I've said it once, I've said it many times, I am not perfect. Other Time Lords might be, but I, however, am not. And I thought my bike got stuck there for a second again. Something that I had discovered to be prevalent, is around the areas that you can go in, there will be these dumpsters and lava cop balls and that kind of deal. So, yeah. My bike got stuck again. So I decided to go for the money that was here on the beach. I figured it would be, you know, I didn't want to just call my friend. I wanted to make some progress in doing something. And then this bit of money that's located by this lifeguard tower, I look for it and I look for it. I end up giving up for now. I may or may not come back to it, but as I said, 100%ing this game for me would be including all these random bits of buried treasure, because I'm a perfectionist and don't like seeing orange dots on my map all the time. I mean, it's just really annoying. So I called my friend there to unstick my bike, and on my way back up I get some more money. I mean, just the fact that people bury 1,000 LB dollars here and there and just shove 2,000 LB dollars in dumpsters is a bit surprising to me. Oh, I just remembered something that I didn't finish talking about. In like one of my episodes, I posted a special annotation within the video to another video within a video. Inception. Anyway, the only way to get... Oh, this looks interesting. Let's see what happens when you drive off it. Yep, you die. Like, you legit die. And you respawn by your motel room. But I posted that special annotation, and I believe the lava cop balls are used to unlock more of those special videos that I will be able to show you guys. So for me, that would be a very big priority, as to try to find as many lava cop balls as I can, just to show you guys more content about the game itself. Like, like some bonus features. And probably my most... I just wish Travis could run faster. Like the way he's running right now, I wish he could run that way within the game. Because just walking here and there... I mean, yeah, sure, I have my bike. Oh, do I have enough? I actually have enough money. Well, anyway. So, Travis, what was that? What was that? Travis? Oh. Travis. Ugh. That was me hitting my head against my mic. In shame. For Travis. Anyway, it looks like that I'll be wrapping up this video. It looks like I didn't run out of things to talk about. I probably talked more during this voiceover than I did during the actual recording itself. So, deposit this money. And as I said, you know, lava cop balls, more video, more content for you guys. And for me, but, you know, for you guys who your primary focus isn't getting all the lava cop balls, you'll be able to see that content. And if lava cop balls do not actually, in fact, unlock more videos, then I will be extremely embarrassed, and I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure that's what happens. So, here we go. Finally returning to my motel room after what was initially an hour and a half worth of gameplay. And here's a short cutscene.
Travis?
Yeah?
The next fight has been set.
Wait a sec. Why the hell you telling me this over the phone?
Why? Because I cannot decide what to wear to the association's party tonight. Big shots from across the nation will be there. This is serious business. So serious that I'm going to spray perfume on every square inch of my body.
Yeah, whatever.
Right,
Travis.
right. Your next opponent. Head for the school.
To the school? And then what?
Just go. You'll know what I'm talking about, I think.
What do you mean you think? You know, you really suck at your job.
Life is more important than some job.
That is why I am busy shopping right now. You, on the other hand, are busy killing people, because that is all you ever do. What? Am I wrong?
Well, I guess not.
All right then.
Alright guys, that's finishing up this episode. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to see why we are heading to the school next, and who we could possibly be fighting there next, go ahead and subscribe, be notified when my next video comes up, which I promise won't be nearly as long as the last time you were waited. And I'll see you guys next time.